I got it. Don't do it. Yeah. Brother, you gotta be listening for when I need you to spot me. And then I said, yeah, after the.
I thought it was one of the sections.
No. It's okay. I got like 7 on my own. So I'm okay with that.
That's what I thought you were doing.
When I'm doing this weight, let me fight out for the reps.
Like however many you can.
Yeah. And then spot me for when I need it. Oh, that's a cool version of the shirt that I have. It's like, look at the Controlled Insanity shirt. It has like flames on it. Huh? His shirt, it's Controlled Insanity. But yeah, it has like smoke on it. Looks cool.
Yeah, I got early access and it was sold out. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
They sell out so quick. Yeah, you have to be like, you have to get there as soon as possible. I want to get some of their sweatpants because I've been hearing good things about them too. They're but like they're so expensive, bruh. Like they're more expensive than Young LA's, and Young LA's pants are, I mean, they're good. So, but I need to get one of the white ones, bruh. The white with red text. It's like red outline text because it looks good. I need to get some of those and some like, you know, like the white, like you know how like Tom Platz's pants, how they're like the. I need to get some like white and gray ones like that. And lift. What? That's not. What are you talking about? What does that ever happen to anyone? Huh? This guy says that I'm gonna fart and stain some pants.
White pants.
That has never ever happened to anyone ever.
I'm sure that's happened to someone.
Oh, it's happened to someone, but am I the person that
You.
Brother.
Reports a lot.
No, I do not. What are you talking about?
All the time.
I'm just making up stuff now?
Just letting the viewers know the truth.
Good. Spotting you is a little different because you have like a set parameter for how much you want to get.
What?
For me, it's kind of like a vague idea right now. Because I'll have days where I'm like, I feel like it's good, and then I'll have days where sometimes it's not.
Well, last time I did like 6 or 7 with those. I don't know. I ate more carbs.
You did how many?
Huh?
You did how many?
I ate more carbs
Okay.
today than I did that day. So
Well, it also depends on what kind of carbs they are.
cookies.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I had 2 cookies.
No, that's not enough to make a difference. No. You also had
And I had-
them. You also had them like 30 minutes
Also-
before we got here.
No. I had one cookie then. I had one in the morning.
Oh yeah, they're not. Yeah, no.
But I also didn't
You're
have
not gonna
any-
feel it.
I haven't been eating my rice. Cause it's like to the point where it's like so dry, where like you have to add water, and then like cook it up in the microwave. Like I don't want to do any of that, so I just didn't eat it. I was like, whatever. So I'll just eat my popcorn, my skinny pop. And then I took one of the popcorn things, thinking I was like, oh, snack for during my lab.
No, you
And
can't have food in there.
No, you can't. He doesn't. He
doesn't
has
care?
a snack time. Yeah, I know. So
I don't think you're supposed to be doing
He
that.
calls it snack time. No, but it's kettle corn. Yuck! I don't want that. I was like, bro. I was expecting like movie popcorn. It looks the same. It's not wrapped any different. It looks yellow too. It smelled sweet, and I was like, oh man. I opened it. It's yellow popcorn. I'm like, oh yeah, normal popcorn. I ate one. I'm like, you deceived me once again. Like why?
You've deceived me once again. I genuinely don't understand how people can eat that stuff.
Kettle corn is so
That stuff
nasty.
is gross. It's so like the flavor is so overpowering. Like you can't even taste popcorn anymore. It just tastes like whatever flavor the kettle corn is.
Hey,
That's
you're
it.
Are you only doing 2?
We'll see.
I think if you get the same amount, then only do 2.
It's because what I've been doing is I've been doing what I did last bulk, where it's two of my compounds,
Uh-huh.
and then like 3 of my my other set, like the cables,
Wow.
and I've been growing that way.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Nah. Like I picked them up weird. I had it like they felt weird in my hand when I.
Huh?
They felt weird in my hand when I grabbed them. I don't know why.
Probably the same thing. The hand muscles are fatiguing because they're holding, and you
Stupid
held it for
finger,
longer.
bro.
You're holding for 7. You held it for 7 reps the first set.
Alrighty. One more off camera. You'll see us when we do flies.
Are you gonna go wait for a thing?
Nah. So sleepy. What? It just caught me off guard is all. It just caught me off guard is all. That's all. Heavy. Ow. Ow.
This is Super Saiyan 4, ain't it?
Too heavy?
Huh?
Too heavy?
I'm surprised I did even two of them. I usually do 15 pounds lighter.
Oh.
The first two went by, and then my body was like, "We don't have any more. That's it. That's it for you.
The
You're done."
energy is gone. Our coffers run dry, actually. Our coffers run dry, actually. I was gonna go for one more, but then nah. I got to the bottom and I was like, you wish.
No, no more.
Alrighty, we have one more off camera. One more. Alrighty. So just this. And then we can do some rows. Hello, my love. I genuinely just want this injury to go away, bro. It's annoying the hell out of me. Let us look for our topic for today, though. So, we've already talked about this one. So that's done. Okay. I'll talk about that one later. I have to think about that. Okay. This is a good one. So, there's this term that's going around. It's kind of, it's called like, analysis paralysis. And pretty much it's like, there's this part in the science-based lifting community, and I think just in general, people struggle with this. Anyone that's like going for something that's considered to be like a big task, or something that's like important, they get into this habit of overthinking, and they kind of fixate on a specific thing, and they fixate on it to the point where it affects it affects their entire goal, right? It affects the results that they get. It affects the results that they get from just because they're like worrying about that one particular thing. It affects like the overall goal and the overall result that you get at the end of the journey. So we'll talk about like how you can avoid that, and why that happens, how you can avoid it, and what you can do to fix it. So yeah. So we'll do one more set of this, and we'll go do some rows, and we'll talk about it over there. There. go do some roast. All right, let us start talking about our topic. So let's address why it happens in the beginning, or in the first place, I guess. Why does anxiety start to build up while we are trying to do, or pursuing something important, while we're trying to accomplish something good? Why does anxiety start to build? Why do we start getting more anxious? Well, it's for good reason, right? Um, I think there's something to be said about, there's like a healthy amount of anxious you should be about whether or not you are going to achieve what you want to achieve, right? Because obviously, like, if you're not anxious about something, then I don't know, like, does it really matter to you if you're not at least somewhat worried about where you are and how you're progressing and all that stuff? So, like, obviously there is some form of validity to you having those thoughts, right? Now, where the problem starts is where people start latching onto specific things, right? Like, they think that you see it all the time with, like, people that are dieting down. They latch on to food. Food is like the first thing people latch onto. Oh, like, I can't have a single gram of uh, food more than I should have, or you know, I can't be lenient in my diet in any way, shape, or form. Or I should, like, people, they torture themselves over, like, having one cookie or one, like, I don't know, one sweet. Or, like I was referencing earlier, people that do, like, you know, that overanalyze their training style, and they think, like, oh, doing this one exercise instead of the other is going to ruin my progress, right? I'm not going to get the gains that I want, I'm not going to get as big. And then it just kind of spirals, right? Just regardless with these thoughts. What eventually happens is you start spiraling, right? Like, I'll never get to where I want to be if I keep doing this, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually what happens is you give up because you're just too tired of, you get tired of being anxious all the time. And so to relieve that anxiety, you either have two options. You can either stop worrying about it, which is very hard to do, or you give up, which is the easy thing. So how can we avoid doing that? Well, I think the main way to avoid being anxious about whether or not you're achieving your goals is to be present and in the moment with those goals. Understand that the process is a long and arduous journey. It's gonna have highs, it's gonna have lows, it's gonna have times where you feel like you're doing great. It's gonna have times where you feel like you're not. And that's okay, right? But we have to fall in love with that process. We have to relish the moments where we are progressing, and we have to understand that we're human, right? We're gonna have moments where we're not doing so well. And we have to take the thoughts that we have captive, right? We have to take the thoughts that we have and analyze where they're coming from and whether or not they're based in reality, right? 1 gram of sugar is not going to be the deciding factor of whether or not you complete your fitness journey. It's not. You have to be realistic with your expectations with yourself. 1 cookie is not going to make it so that you don't reach your goal. The fact that you are on that journey or in that journey and you're taking the steps that are necessary, it has to be enough for you. It has to be. Because if it's not, and you're gonna, be nitpicky, not nitpicky in the good sense where you're trying to improve the 1%, but nitpicky in the sense that you won't let yourself have any form of joy in that process, that's a bad thing. That is setting yourself up to fail, and it's making the process harder than it should be, if anything. So just be present and in the moment when it comes to those things. Don't, and I think the if you take away anything from this talk, it's analyze your thoughts. Analyze where they're coming from, whether they're rooted in reality, whether the expectation is something that you can actually live up to, and not something that you would ask. Okay, I guess the best way to put it is set goals for yourself that you would ask of someone else. If you don't expect yourself to do, if you don't expect other people to do this thing, why are you asking yourself to hold yourself to that standard? You don't hold other people to that standard. So why all of a sudden, when it comes to you, are you being extremely harsh, extremely negative, extremely restrictive with the things that you know really don't matter? What matters is if you're consistent. What matters is if you're disciplined. What matters is if you're showing up every day and you're giving your best effort. That's what matters. Anything else, it's negligible. It's not something that's going to affect the overall outcome of what you're trying to achieve. So let us do our set. And then we're going to do probably one more after this. We'll see how this feels because my quads hurt like hell. And then we'll go do some lat pull downs. Two more. Nope. I'm off camera. Alrighty. So we got this and then some seated rows and we'll be done. But let's wrap up our topic. Or let's wrap up what I'm trying to say. I guess I want you guys to have faith. Like at the end of the day, having anxiety about stuff like that, a lot of times comes down to whether or not you've planned things out and you've actually thought about where you want to be. Once you establish a specific goal and you write out, like I would recommend that you write out the steps, or not even write out, but like have them cemented so that you have milestones to where, once you reach them, you hit this milestone, right? So say like you separate your goal into 4 sections. Once you hit that first milestone, a lot of your anxiety is going to clear out. Why? Because you know that one, the plan's working. So you know that you're already headed in the direction. It's just a matter of time, right? It's not like an uncertainty whether it'll happen. It is going to be an if it'll happen, or it'll be a when it'll happen. And 2,
Attention members, the gym will be closing in 5 minutes.
it establishes confidence, right? It establishes this idea that, okay, we actually do know what we're doing. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. And that understanding is going to go a long way when it comes to what you're trying to do, right? Or not when it comes to what you're trying to do, but when it comes to like alleviating the pressure or the anxiety from your mind. So. Okay. So we're going to do our lat pull downs. We'll do 4, then 3 and 25, then 3, per usual. And we'll do the rows, seated rows. Okay. Gotta give myself a little more time to rest. A little bit more. Nah. All right. One more off camera. Alrighty. We got this then. Our check-ins. And we're all done. Ow. So, should be good. Ow. This in. Okay. There we go. Okay. Probably just not gonna warm up, honestly, because I just did another back exercise. Okay. One more set. That's it. Okay. Let us go and check things out. Alrighty. This is how we're looking today. If you did enjoy the content, or if it was helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.